So today we are going to learn how to build a terrarium. So let's take a look at the equipment we'll need to build a terrarium. First, you can choose any glass container. This is a pasta sauce bottle. This is the best size for a beginner terrarium because it's not too big and it has the height needed for your plants to grow with time. Let's take a look at the plants that you need. This is the Fittonia. They are very common terrarium plant because first they are quite hardy and they do well in closed terrarium setups, and they also come in many different colors. I got the pink one, and if you take a look at the leaves, you can see that there's these nice pink veins on green, and this one, and these are the narrow leaves that are pink in color. The other plant is called the Pelea Silver Sparkles. The reason why it's called silver sparkles is that if you look closely, there are silver sparkles on the leaves. So these are trailing plants, and if you combine these two, they create a good combination. These will be thin stem and trailing, so you can put it around the sides of your terrarium, whereas this can form the base on the terrarium floor. So next we look at the moss. These are moss that I gathered from the drain. These moss can be found in the drain along the road, and when it's raining they tend to sprout out and they look really lush and green. So that's where you can harvest them if you want, but don't harvest everything. Just take a little bit because when you put them into your container, they will continue to grow. So we need this to form the base of our terrarium. These are pebbles that will form the base of your terrarium. They act as a drainage layer, so the water that condenses from the sides of the terrarium will drip down onto the base and goes into this drainage layer. Okay, these are springtails. So springtails are great in a bioactive terrarium as they eat the mold that grows inside it. So they are actually like cleanup crews. Okay, and lastly we have the substrate. So this is just rehydrated cocoa peat, and I'm going to add two more things into the substrate. This vermicast, which is the compost from earthworms, and a little bit of drainage. This is an aeroid mix. Okay, take a look at it. There are a lot of big chunks like this. So as you add them to your cocoa peat, it will create a better substrate for drainage, for better drainage. So that's it for the materials needed. Now we go on to the tools. Try to prepare some tweezers. You don't have to get the scaping tweezers, but something to hold on to the leaves and to insert them into the terrarium. And get some plastic containers like this, plastic boxes, so that you can mix the substrate and separate the plants. Alright, let's start our terrarium build. So Jasmine here is going to show you how we are going to separate the plants. This plant here first. The first step is to fill up your container with water. Okay. Fill it up. Push out the Fittonia from the pot. Like squeeze it, squeeze and twist, squeeze and twist. Alright, you can see that there's many plants. This is one plant. You see how many there are? So for 2 terrariums, we're going to make 2 terrariums today. We just need maybe 2 each. Well, how many do you want? How many do you want? 3? Soak it and separate. Be careful not to destroy the root. Slowly tease it apart without breaking. You have to separate them. You just pull gently. Oh, see? So now you have a plant here. Okay, then you lay them here. Okay, another one. Okay, like this is good. Okay, that's it. Then the rest you can repot. Look at the plants. Now that we are done with the Fittonia, we will trim this Pelea to add to our terrarium. So for Pelea, you don't have to separate the roots because they tend to grow roots very fast. What you do is cut a little bit, okay, like this, and put it here to prepare. So I think you can cut around 8. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now we have our Pelia and our Phytonias. Let's start filling up our jars. Okay, let's mix the substrate. Let's start with the cocoa peat. 1. It's wet. A little. Okay. Alright. Then I think there's a spoon inside. Just put like 4 scoops. Oh! 1, 3, 4. Okay. So mix it thoroughly. Okay, done. So now we take this. We're gonna put the drainage layer first. So for terrariums, you need that drainage layer plus the substrate. Oh no. Fill it up. Okay. Like this.
Just now you point, you know nothing going.
No, I didn't. Okay, fill it up. Fill it up to the bowl. Okay. Alright, so next we fill up with substrate to half of the bottom. Yeah. And we're gonna make a gradient also. Usually you can put a mesh, but I don't have mesh. Hey, don't shake too much. Because then the rocks will mix with the soil. Okay, but the rocks will also sink down. Okay, so that's where we need our scaping tool. Okay, so this is the pebbles drainage layer with the substrate. Our next step is to cut some of the moss and form the base. I just use this small little. It's already available. Just try to take a bit. Okay, I think I need to wet it first. Okay, just put some at the side first. Wait, let me just. Okay, so this is the base. I just push it in. Then I can take that's my Phytonia. You don't move around. Okay, so now we can take this. It's up to your creativity, but first you gotta make your hole and push this inside. Okay, I'm not very good in scaping the place, but let's hope they know how to grow and flourish. This is the fun part. Yeah, try to bury the roots. But Phytonias are quite hardy. If they like the environment, they'll just grow roots very rapidly. So it's fine. Okay, so now there are 2 plants inside. Okay, next we get some Pelia. Pelia. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just place them around to give it the other dimension. Height variations. Once again, you don't have to worry about the roots because there are no roots here. They grow roots pretty fast. Do not worry about that. Just try to scape it. Okay, so this is my terrarium. I will now wipe the sides of the glass walls and spray a little bit of water. Okay, so I have my water mister. I'm just gonna give it a generous spray of water. Press down the substrate. Oops. You can also wipe the sides of the glass if you want to, but I think that's fine. Okay, final touch is to add your spring tail. Okay, now with that we have our terrarium with the moss and the leaves set up. We'll wipe the sides of the terrarium. Let's take a piece of paper and wipe the sides. Oh, it's too big. Give it a good wipe. Okay, now we are ready for our springtails. Yeah, put here first. So this is our springtail. Can you see jumping things? No, cannot see properly. Okay. I'll just take one of the charcoal. You can see the springtails on it. So just sprinkle. Just release some into your terrarium. So now, to seal it up, because I lost the cap, I will just use this and seal it. And I'll cut the extra plastic. So this is a plastic bag. So just do this, okay? And then I'll cut away the excess. So once you're done with this, you don't have to open it. It's supposed to be self-sufficient. Only if you see that if the substrate is dry, then just open up and just give it a little mist. Hey, so cute, huh? It's like the hat. It's like a farmer's hat. Okay, so you can keep this by the windowsill. No direct sun, but with some morning sun, but not direct. Just enjoy it and see how it grows. Okay, my terrarium.